going on, man? New episode of Playa Politics, man. We back.
Man, we back. Happy early Super Bowl Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, share, subscribe, TikTok. We appreciate the love, man. YouTube, appreciate you. You know, social media coming. Like, share, subscribe, man. For real, we appreciate all the love. We need all the love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We back again.
Trying to get it.
We hit number 100.
Yep. Trying to stay consistent on these folk, man.
Yeah, we about to do another 100. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No matter what going on, we about to do another 100.
Gonna stay consistent on y'all folk, man. Y'all just guaranteed gonna get us
absolutely
get episodes, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep working, keep doing our thing, man.
Absolutely. Normally this would be our football Friday, but we doing all sports, but we're gonna start out with football. But first off, whether you like the man or not, and we've talked about him on this show. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Irv, man. That was ugly when I heard that, man.
Yeah. Regardless how much or whether we disagree with people or we'll go in on folks when they do some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Or things we just don't think is done in a player way.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we don't wish death on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And we still gonna give him props.
Yeah.
For the prop that he deserved. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was watching something yesterday. That man damn near single-handedly saved Def Jam.
Yeah.
Damn near single-handedly saved Def Jam. So
if you didn't get him, you wouldn't get Ja Rule, you wouldn't get
DMX,
you wouldn't get all them boys, man. So it's a lot of stuff that he put his hand in. So it's just like I hate to hear it when he passed, but
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's still, you know what I'm saying? You still got to give me props, give me flowers.
All day. I mean, you know, anybody that does something great, we love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we appreciate it all. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He brought me one. He brought me one of my favorite artists of all time. That's DMX. You know
and you know what I'm saying? I usually like DMX too, man. So it just like
man.
So,
rest in peace to both of them, man. Cause
rest in peace both, man.
We miss X too, but it's our football Friday. We gonna do sports the whole time.
Before we get into that, I want to see, man, what you got going on? What you gonna do for it, man? What you gonna do for Super Bowl?
Man, Super Bowl Sunday. My mom watched football.
Yeah,
so there's a good chance I'm gonna be with Mama, man. Mama. Normally, I know most dudes watch football from their daddies and all this stuff. I got football. Football is in my blood because my pops, may he rest in peace. He was a Cowboys fan. He was a Cowboy fan in the 70s. So I get it. Yeah. My mom, she a Saints and Ravens fan. We ain't even gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
She got that from my grandfather. My grandfather was a diehard Falcons fan.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the first game they played here in Atlanta. He was a diehard Falcons fan.
Yeah.
So football is in the blood. So I'll probably end up over there most likely. It's chilling, talking, you know, let kids run around, all that good stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Well,
I think I'm going to be at the house, man.
That's the best place to be, though.
Yeah, man. You know? It just, like, football parties and going to the bar for the football game, it's just like, it's so much money in Atlanta, man. It's just like, man, fuck all that.
Now, if we were doing if we had like a paid gig or something, it'd be different.
Oh yeah, hopefully we get to that day. When we get to that day, it's gonna be on the popping.
Hey, you see how I threw that out there, right?
Yeah.
See how I threw that out there.
yeah, boy. Gotta manifest that, man. That'd be great, man. That'd be great.
It's different, y'all. I'll be there early. Yeah.
Is that early, boy? But we're gonna turn it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. All right, so it's Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. It's here. Been a good season. Been a long season. Josh Allen won MVP last night.
Yeah.
It deserved.
Yeah. I said the same thing, but I looked up his stats. I'm like,
I do think though if the Cincinnati Bengals would have made it to the playoffs, I think Joe Burrow would have won it.
Yeah, I mean, Joe was in there. I think he was in the race, but if you pull up Josh Allen,
his numbers,
man, it's crazy. Like the nigga got like, I think he got like 13 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
something like that. 28 passing touchdowns.
Yep, he
like 6 interceptions. Like, come on.
And the only other person And you know, him, all the finalists deserve it. Mm-hmm. I say if Saquon would have broke the record, I think he would have got it.
Yeah, personally.
But shout out Josh Allen though. You know, well deserved. I wouldn't have been mad either way it went, but I think he deserved it. But we here, man. Who what's the
down to 4,000 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and he had 12 rushing touchdowns.
How many
quarterback?
How many interceptions?
6.
God.
That's why I said that nigga, his numbers were crazy, man. His numbers were crazy, and his numbers were crazy like that last year.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were crazy like that last year. So it just like, but he had more interceptions last year. But it just like,
yeah.
He a one man band right now.
He is real. He is, and to me, he might end up being this generation's Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
So if he keep running the Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Like Manning probably Peyton Manning probably would have way more Super Bowls if he didn't have to play Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know, well, really, the Patriots defense, be clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you're right about that.
Yeah, but props to Josh Allen, man. You know, well deserved.
You got one of them in every like era, man. You got one of them people you just like, damn, man.
I mean, Jordan did the whole NBA dirty for about
about 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
NBA dirty, so.
Then when he left, the Rockets came and them they took a lot. They took 2 rings from somebody. You know what I'm saying?
And then this nigga came back and did 3.
Came back and now did the thing again. So it's just like.
I'm talking about Pat Ewing didn't see one, Barkley didn't see one, Reggie Miller didn't see one.
Yeah.
David Robinson didn't get one until a short season.
Yeah.
Clyde had to go to Houston to get one.
And then just think, if he never would have retired, would Clyde and Hakeem would have got that ring? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good point. So
you know what I'm saying?
Anthony Hardaway, I think his best chance to get one was those years when they lost to Houston and they lost Chicago in the playoffs and stuff.
Yeah.
Jordan broke some hearts out there, man.
Yeah, a lot of them, man. Like Reggie ain't got no ring. It's a lot of people that ain't got no ring.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the way of sports, though, man. So I think Josh Allen, even though he's won an MVP now, I think if he never beats Pat Mahomes or never gets to a Super Bowl, they gonna hang that over his head. Like he could never, you know.
You can never get over them boys, man. And then, you know, they got the allegation about the refs and the Chiefs. So it's just like Pat, you know what I'm saying? Pat kind of got that on his head too.
Right. No, that's absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like shit. You don't really know, like for sure. But as far as like what he doing everything he can. Shit.
Like I said, one man band out there.
Yeah, he doing everything he can, man.
It's, and I'm not comparing the two. I'm not, you know, I know how Atlanta fans are. It's very Michael Vick-ish.
Yeah.
It's very, because when Vick was in Atlanta, when the offense got out there, it was damn near all Vick. Damn near. Like
everybody looking at Vick.
Damn near. So, you know, I think he, you know, I'm glad they got them a running back because you don't want to wear down your quarterback over the years.
Yeah.
But he liked running though, so
yeah.
He liked it.
And he put punishment on folks when he runs. So it just like
yeah, but I mean that's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? He a little bit different. He way different from Lamar and Pat Mahomes, who are, you know, smaller guys as far as like their size. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even Jalen Hurts, who's a bigger guy, he get hurt when he run too much. You know what I'm saying?
I call him a Super Saiyan version of damn what the boy name in New Orleans, the nigga who kill us all the time, man.
Number 7. I just know.
I forgot the nigga name, man.
I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
He's like a Super Saiyan version of that nigga, like.
Because if that boy was accurate, he'd be New Orleans starting quarterback.
Yeah, they been trying to make him starting quarterback for the longest, man.
Just can't. I don't know why he just can't get it.
Yeah,
Taysom Hill, that's his name.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill.
Especially when what's his name was down there? What the head coach that went to Denver?
Sean Payton. Yeah.
When Sean Payton was down there, man, that nigga. I'm like, man.
Yeah, Taysom Hill. There were a couple games where it was a play he made that just killed the Falcons.
Killed this, man.
I agree.
And you know he getting the ball. I'm looking at this shit like, okay, y'all know he getting the ball, man.
Yeah, you could pretty much call it for the most part.
Yeah, man. Like why he getting like why y'all ain't got no spy on him or something like that? Like,
yeah. Nah,
so yeah, man. So that boy's he a beast, man. So I say he deserve it. If after I looked at the numbers, I'm like, yeah. Other people can make an argument, but I see him getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, it's always an argument with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always argue because, like I said, everybody deserves it. But who you got, man? Who you got? Give me
my prediction.
Hold on. Give me a score. Give me your winner.
Yeah.
Give me your score.
Mm-hmm.
And give me your MVP. Okay.
The score I got is I'm gonna say 32-28. I say the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Because I think my thing is I've been saying this shit all season. If you can't stop the running game with Philly, you're not gonna win the game, son.
Nah, I agree.
And them boys gonna come out there and they're gonna run the ball.
Well,
and see where you at. They're gonna see what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you even think about it, even if I see a little bit of pushback from the Eagles, as far as like if they pushing your line back, you can have a long day, man.
Right. Oh no, I agree.
I don't care about Pat. Like I understand Patrick Mahomes, he the man. I don't understand that, but if they can put Saquon out there, he can run and just weigh you down.
Yeah.
I don't see the Chiefs winning the game. So it all determined on how the running game look, how they stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Pat gonna do his thing, but it's just like I think they gonna set Saquon out there early, and he gonna you know what I'm saying, he gonna wear him down. So that's what I'm banking on. That's who I got. I got an MVP. I got Saquon. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Saquon being the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Because he just, I see him. He just hungry, man. He hungry.
Yeah, and he run like it. He been running like it all year.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, who you got?
I'm gonna go a little bit higher on the score.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody's gonna touch 40.
40, okay.
I think somebody's gonna touch 40. Nah, let me bring it down to 38. I know it's a 2-point difference, but let me bring it down to 38.
Mm-hmm.
I say 38-30.
Mm-hmm.
And this one reason is why I'm gonna give this win to the Eagles. I think that D-line is gonna get in Pat Mahomes' ass a few times.
Yeah.
And not to where he's not gonna score. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be crunch time drives where Pat Mahomes and them need that first down or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Eagles D-line, they're gonna cause some trouble in certain situations.
Yeah.
And that's I know everybody want to see that. Well,
and they
want to see the 3-peat.
And they got a cycle of players that they bring in at all times. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. And the Chiefs, to me, don't have the kind of run game to help Pat Mahomes against that D-line. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm telling you like this, Sean, I know people say about Pacheco. I don't see it, Sean. Like every time I see him play, he one of them players that you see him get the ball. He got a head full of steam coming to the line, and then he just get to the line and just tap dance and fall or some shit. Like I don't see it in him,
and
man.
We could, and you know, with any prediction, we could be wrong, but I don't see him doing anything of big significance.
Yeah,
against that Eagle defense.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way they made Jaden Daniels look, they forced the turnovers and all that. And Pat Mahomes don't turn the ball over much.
Yeah,
but I remember the Falcons defensive back. Who was that? I forgot. He came from Kansas City though, and he said if you force Pat Mahomes in a certain situation, you're going to get opportunities for turnovers. Mm-hmm. I can see that happening with this Eagles defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can see them forcing Pat Mahomes into one or two crucial turnovers. I ain't even talking like a turnover and it kind of don't matter in the scope of the game. Yeah. I mean a turnover where you like, ooh, that's a big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. So that's, we amateurs compared to, granted, we've been watching football for over 20 years, but we amateurs compared to your folks on ESPN and all that stuff. But I've watched enough to know a little.
It's just player opinion, though. Everybody got an opinion, so it's just player opinion. Because I understand, because you got a good point when I'm saying like he have to have the running game do something to keep them niggas off his ass. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna have to.
Like he can be spectacular when you give him a chance, but when they constantly on his ass, I just don't. I don't know if he gonna be able to do the Pat Mahomes shit, and the refs gonna be able to do their magic enough. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's out there. It's out there.
Because if they constantly on his ass, the running game. I just think Pacheco like. They just have him out there just to have him like, okay, well, we gotta run it back.
Like but he don't like a decoy type situation.
Yeah, he don't really do enough damage for me, Sean.
Like he can hurt you if you're not paying attention to him.
Yeah, if you just weak and run your run defense weak, he'll go out there and get you down by 60 yards.
Yeah.
But he just I don't have him in play prize picks a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot, but I had him a couple of times and it's just like that's all the nigga got. That's all the nigga got.
Yeah. He's not. He wouldn't like and no disrespect to him, but he's not an option. Like if I was doing fantasy football, he
He's
an option. But he is one of those players that I can't even call him an X factor, but he'll just make them one or two plays.
Yeah,
he get a first down or something like that. That teams need in crunch time. So, like I said, if you not paying attention to him, he can hurt you. But if they've game plan like I think they've game plan as far as the Eagles go, it seems as though they can have all bases covered. I still think the one player that I think. The Eagles really gonna have to pay attention to. People forget DeAndre Hopkins is out
there. And D-Hop one of my favorite players, man. D-Hop deserve a ring, but it's just like
he's still DeAndre Hopkins.
He's still DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I can see him having or this being one of them games where it's like, hey, let's get the ball to him. Like we know what he can do. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely gonna try to show up. You know what I'm saying?
I think, yeah, absolutely.
He definitely gonna try to show up. So that's what I'm saying about the passing game as a whole. I think the passing game as a whole with Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey and all them boys, they gonna show up. But it's just I feel like the Eagles know that. You know what I'm saying? So they just like, okay, we're gonna keep pressure on home ass. And so that's what I'm saying. Like the running game, ain't nobody even really worried about y'all like that. So if they show up, if Pacheco do more than what I think he gonna do, they should win this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if he's doing what he got to do, then either that or it would say a lot about the game plan if he getting the ball too much. Because then they might be getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If he getting the ball way too much, that mean ain't nothing else working. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think Pat Mahomes gonna put up numbers as usual. I'm just curious. Is you always have to worry about Travis Kelce, But I'm wondering if this gonna be one of them games where he shut down.
Yeah.
And not because of him. I'm talking about because of what the defense is doing. Because
of the defense,
This one of them games where I'm like, okay, is he? Because if he has a big game, I think the Chiefs win. Because it's just one of those things. He has a big game, but I think D-Hop gonna show up. And then, what is Jalen Hurts gonna do in the passing game? Because we saw what he did, what he's done so far. And I mean, the dude got two good wide receivers that.
Yeah, they can break this
motherfucker 40
open.
Yards, they catch him.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They can break this thing open, man.
Yeah, like it could be one of them things that if they just jump out, it can get ugly quick.
Definitely.
So
I feel you, man. It's just like I'm like, man, like, and then another thing that Kansas City Chiefs defense is underestimated. They underestimated like hell.
They showed me something in that Buffalo game. Yeah. Because if anybody that watched it, they threw a blitz at Josh Allen on that last drive. I ain't seen no shit like that.
That shit won the game.
Yeah, that won the game.
That won the game right there.
That was one of the scariest blitzes I've seen. Like I'm talking about as soon as he snapped the ball, like that's it.
Yeah.
Like the way they were coming out, like it's ball game. You know what I'm saying?
That was a play that a lot of people didn't talk about though.
Yeah, because I think his name. I think they coordinator Steve Spagnuolo. I think that's what.
Yeah, Spagnuolo.
Yeah, Spag threw something.
He was throwing them blitzes on his ass all day. Like
he was.
They had a fourth down in like the red zone that they stopped them.
Yes.
That was a big stop too. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. Yeah.
So, but see, I think that whole thing with that was they knew he didn't have they knew he couldn't really.
Yeah.
They knew he was gonna get the ball and try to make something happen. They like, nah, we're gonna blitz that. We're gonna stop all that. You gonna have to get it up.
Because you try to blitz the Eagles. Granted, Jalen Hurts to run, but you got Saquon coming out the backfield.
That's what I'm saying.
A quick, not even a pitch. You just,
do an all-out blitz on what's your name, man, and try to get that motherfucker and make one break. It's out of here.
And don't let it be a screen.
Yeah.
The last thing Saquon needs blockers. Like you don't want to get man no blockers, bro. Like
yeah, cause Cook a good James Cook. He a good running back. He did his thing. He did his thing.
He did his
thing.
So that's what I'm saying. Saquon better. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say, I got Saquon in my MVP too. One thing I will say, this manifesting this, I hope no injuries, because I hate I hate when injuries happen and then somebody like, oh, well, if such and such is in the game. I hate when injuries happen in the Super Bowl. They're gonna
automatically put that up. That up,
like,
man.
And I mean that on either side. It don't matter what side. I just hope this is an all-out game where you got all your good players, your healthy players,
and they lost fan squad, man.
Yeah, let's see who's really better. Now, the other prediction, the halftime show. Yeah.
Oh my God, we ain't even got into that.
It's been reported that he will perform Not Like Us.
I knew you were gonna do that shit.
Yeah, like I said, you called it. Now, there have been people like Too Short just came out and said, I hope he doesn't. There have been people saying that I hope he doesn't do the song in its entire, or just the song in general, because he's not gonna do the whole song. Because
he
halftime show only like 10 minutes of performance, so he ain't gonna do the whole song. But
man.
I also heard that there was, and I don't know how true this is, that they wanted him to do it in a way where the lyrics that were directly calling Drake a pedophile, he couldn't say that.
Yeah.
Or won't say that in the and I went back and listened to it to kind of see where he could get around that. The very beginning of the song, I think he could get around it. Like the very beginning, before he gets to the part where he says, "Say Drake." I hear you.
Okay, yeah.
Leading up to that, he could get away with that part.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
If you perform the song, when he performs the song, it's going to be hard not to do the A minor part.
I think he's gonna get right to that dun, 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 when they playing the horn.
Yeah.
They gonna get right there, they gonna have the band playing.
Yeah.
And he gonna try to go to something else. Before he get to say Drake, yeah, I feel what you're saying. When he
you know what I'm saying?
Say Drake. But see, I'm telling you, Shawty. I'm telling you as a Gemini, man. I'm telling you, Shawty. This nigga don't care, man. He do not. Shawty, listen, this another shout out, man. Shout out to it's a podcast called Bad Fuel, right?
Okay.
Shout out to Bad Fuel.
Okay.
They had Glass and Malone on there. Y'all go look at that Glass and Malone episode.
I think that little clip, yeah.
That nigga said, man, that nigga so petty, man. He's so petty. And they just like, I'm telling you, Shawty, niggas be like, hey, man, niggas like, I don't care, man. He probably get him to the say Drake. I hear him like a young. He might get to the A minor. Man.
I said they're gonna cut it because in them Super Bowl performances, they cut the songs a certain way.
Yeah. They don't go.
Yeah, they're trying to fit. Because you gotta think about it. SZA gonna be there, so he's gonna do, the songs him and SZA got, especially the one that was off of the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah, that
song's gonna be done. Like what I'm saying. A couple SZA records that people know. She might get 1 or 2 songs on her own. Of course he gonna do some of the stuff. His older stuff.
Yeah. It gotta be like a what they call a medley.
Humble.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a medley.
Yeah, Humble's gonna be in there.
Yeah, you gotta put All Right. You gotta put
All Right.
You gotta put stuff like that in there too.
Certain stuff the only thing that'd be harder than the Not Like Us if he do the Control verse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he ain't
I don't
get
see him doing it, but
he don't get it in.
That would be crazy if he did the Control verse. Like,
I think he gonna get to the. I heard you like him young. He might.
He might. I can see.
He just don't kill, son.
That part, I'm iffy about. I can see him doing the A minor part.
Yeah.
And then some of that second verse, I can see.
They might take the Drake out. You're right about that because
just to avoid it. But then, like you said, he don't care. So
he don't. At this point, he no threat to me, Shawty. So I'm just gonna embarrass him. He really on the campaign to embarrass him, but I think the damage already done. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now he like, my nigga, I'm doing this just to put the icing on the cake. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Defending my plan. I'm gonna do it.
This is. Have you ever seen that Kobe recipe Kobe Bryant? You ever seen that Kobe Bryant commercial with Jalen Rose, and they at the restaurant, and Kobe see him, and Kobe like, oh man, Jalen.
Oh yeah.
Jalen come up to Kobe table. Kobe like, so the waiter comes up, he's like, hey, let me get a martini. He's like, okay, how many olives? And Kobe just look at Jalen Rose, 81. And Jalen Rose is sitting there just looking at him like. And then Kobe just breaks. He said, he gets it. No, I'm just kidding. He gets it. To me, that's what Kendrick is on right now.
Yeah.
Kendrick puts on a Canadian tuxedo and just looking at Drake like.
And it's just like man, like.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think he gonna get kind of far into the what's name, but I ain't gonna say it. The song is, but I don't know.
More than him saying the name, there's going to be some imagery that's going to give it away. Like I can see an owl flying through that.
Oh, you already know nigga gonna break that down to the damn.
There could very well be an owl in the cage somewhere.
Man, they gonna but you know YouTube. That's one thing about it, Shawty, with their beef that's different from other beefs. We got YouTube. Yeah. We got people that actually on call all day, breaking down everything both of these niggas saying all day, every day. Like, man, you gonna get many. Yeah. Man, this what he meant on this part right here. And he had this right here, and this was really and it really be that though. That was crazy thing about it though. The nigga he's so like intricate with that shit. He really putting these little things in everything to just, oh yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, yeah. And it's just like, I just see him. I don't know what he's gonna have going on, man, because he carrying this shit out too perfect, man.
Yeah, he like that, man.
He carrying this shit out, man.
I and then them two, the potential of them threatening him not to do it. I can see them doing it just
That's
off
what I'm
the
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that right there pushed him over the top.
Yeah. But the song is going to be done.
Yeah.
The only question is how.
How? Yeah. How he
gonna break it up?
Yeah.
It is, you know what I'm saying? And then he could even look at it like, this is my Super Bowl moment. Why would I even want to?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Then you say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that would be taking the high road, I think.
To an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent.
I think that'll be taking the high road to say, you know what, this been my time. That ain't even.
He could have the feeling like, let me embarrass this man on the biggest stage on earth.
Yeah. And he probably had like in the head, like, well, I said I was gonna embarrass him. Like,
yeah.
I'm not finna show him no mercy. Like, I'm finna embarrass him. Like, that's what I came out to do. He said, I told him I was gonna do it.
He said, I can go further, I promise.
Yeah. He taking this shit to hell now. You know what I'm saying?
Let's add that.
We talking about Irv. Rest in peace, Irv.
Absolutely.
But at the same thing, like, Irv got a career. Just like we were saying, all the stuff that he did.
Yeah.
With DMX, Jay-Z, Ja Rule, all them people. You still gotta put 50 Cent in with his career for forever, Sean.
Forever.
Like it or not.
It didn't ruin him as a businessman.
No.
Because he still did, a lot of people don't know, he still did business after all that. But as far as his career musically in front of the camera where people were like, oh man, Irv, murder and yada yada, 50 Cent deaded that shit.
Like he just
that shit.
They just him and Ja Rule. Like it just
Ja Rule did what? He did 2 albums after that.
Yeah.
And he did have another hit with New York.
Yeah.
But it, like you said, it just wasn't. It wasn't the same. It really was.
Man, it just always.
You dope for bringing that up. A similar thing happened. I forgot about that. A similar thing happened when that beef happened.
Yeah.
50 Cent comes out. Everybody jump on 50 Cent. Everybody, this is a little bit different from Drake and Kendrick because, this round of time, people didn't really know who 50 Cent was.
Yeah.
Unless you knew underground hip hop. Like, you didn't know who he was. Like, I had heard about him years before that, but for the average fan, people didn't know who he was.
They know who he was.
The club came out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when the beef happened and then 50 blows up, he going at Ja. Ja don't look the same. There were a lot of Ja Rule fans like, dang, y'all just gonna, y'all just gonna turn on Ja? I'm like, and that's back, especially women, because Ja Rule had the women a lot.
On Smash, boy.
I'm talking about, it was ridiculous how
on Smash.
It was one time. I'm like, yo, this dude got all the girls love Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying?
On Smash, boy.
And I remember telling a girl in the midst of that whole beef, I'm like, I ain't like that nigga like that. And she was like, are you serious? And even a dude I knew who was a big Ja Rule fan, he was like, man, I'm like, I ain't never liked him like that. Like,
nah, he had good radio songs.
Yeah.
Like, but he wouldn't know.
I don't mean that like he was a bad artist. That's not what I'm saying. But it was just like, the way his fan, I'm like, yo, he cool. Yeah. But this nigga over here,
this nigga, he got it. And then when he came out with in the club, he was just like, Home got hits. It was out Home got street cred, all that shit. It was just like Ja Rule never was the street cred guy like that. He had street songs, but it's just like,
we knew all. Yeah, we knew him for the love song.
Yeah, like for the song with the women and shit like that. And that was cool now, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
It worked.
Wrong with it.
It worked. Them dudes, he did enough where he could be on the verses.
Yeah.
If you got enough hits for a verses, you in there.
Yeah. And Ja Rule, but Ja Rule a hard one to go against.
Facts.
No academics. I'm saying like he was a hard opponent.
I had an argument with somebody. I said and it's not gonna happen now, but I said if Ja Rule and 50 went at it in a versus, it'd be a lot closer than you think.
Oh, it'd be a whole lot closer. That shit would never happen.
It wouldn't be no 50 just blow him out the water type shit. This shit was close. Like,
but they're the same thing. I think we're gonna talk about 5 years from now with this Drake and Kendrick shit.
Yeah,
nigga gonna be like, but Drake hit. I'm like, Shawty, if Drake and Kendrick do a versus, that should be a lot closer than y'all nigga think.
Because
a lot closer.
And I had this argument with we'll get back to sports in a minute, y'all. But I had this argument with somebody about the Chris Brown Usher thing.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying Chris Brown has a bigger catalog than Usher. And that's because Chris Brown releases more music than Usher. But I said versus is 20. Your best 20 versus the other person's best 20. As much as I like Chris Brown, and yes, he got 20 hits, Confessions alone would be a problem.
When that nigga pull out that Confessions, man.
Confessions alone is a problem.
And when he hit that nigga with Confessions by itself, back to back to back, you can't do nothing with that shit. So I hate when they do that. So.
It's your top 20. It's not catalog versus catalog. No. You pick your, especially them type artists. You got to pick your 20 best records. 20.
Out there.
You mean to tell me My Way, 8701, and Confessions? Get the hell out of here, man.
Man, get out of here,
Chris
man.
Brown. Don't get it twisted.
And Chris Brown is him. Brown and him. Don't get me wrong.
That 3 album.
But that nigga they got to think, Shawty. He got a string of albums. He got 3 albums that you can put this shit up here with. Anybody, Shawty.
Anybody. And the hits alone off them 3 albums. I'm like, yeah, Chris Brown got hits, but bro, you that's a tall order.
It's just too much, Shawty. It's just too much. I hate doing it. I hate going Chris Brown and Usher. I hate this shit, but it's just like
to me, that's one verse that needed to happen.
Yeah,
it needed to happen. I'd put if I was Swiss Beats and Timbaland, I'd have put so much money into that shit.
It would have been so hard to do that shit though. I just don't see them like both of them together doing that shit. Like
I don't think Chris Brown would have did it.
Cause they know the real deal. So.
Yeah. I think Chris Brown wouldn't have done it. Chris Brown right now could win on stage. I will always put Chris Brown as the better dancer. Like
yeah.
Say that, bro.
No, I ain't gonna say but I'm saying yeah.
But if you just playing songs, they just going through their hits. I'm telling you.
Come on, y'all.
That shit ain't that easy, y'all. Like
come on, y'all.
And I'm saying I'm saying it would be close.
With all due respect.
Yeah, there were people be like, "Oh, Chris Brown blow that nigga out of the water." I'm like,
any nigga who know music, shout, they'll never say no shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll never say no shit like that. But yeah, man, we gonna even get on that. But
yeah.
But this Drake and Kendrick shit, I think this beef ain't gonna never be over. Like. I just think they're gonna be connected together now forever. Now I think they're gonna forever be connected.
Regardless, I don't think Drake's gonna let it go.
No, I mean,
even let's say 5 years from now, Kendrick has let it go. Not to the point where they doing songs together. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about to the point where he's not even acknowledging the shit. He's just like, all right, yeah, it happened. I can see Drake still on it in some kind of way. Still feeling that the industry did me wrong and everybody turned their back on me. I can really see that, Sean.
But check this out. But every time he do that, I'm bringing up the Gemini shit. Every time I see the shit get on your nerve.
Yeah.
Kendrick gonna hit him with a look. All right now.
Yeah.
Just like Pusha T do it every once in a while. Every once in a while, Pusha T give him a shot.
Oh, don't do an interview with Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha T give him a shot every once in a while. Every time he feel like he just like
he's gonna say something.
Yeah.
And so Pete game, right? We'll get to the NBA in a second. One of the clips previewed a song at the Louis Vuitton fashion show. This was late 2023.
Yeah.
And so that's when people found out they were back together. They were working on the album with Pharrell, all that good stuff. And so he did an interview, and the guy was asking him, "Hey man, what are we waiting on before we get this Clips album?" And he made a face at the camera, and he said, "We're waiting on a verse from somebody, and that person knows who he is." This was right after the Pop Out concert.
Man.
He looked, I promise you, Pusha T looked dead in the camera and said, "We just waiting on a verse from somebody," and he knows who he is. And he just had that. He had that like that smile on his face, like
just the.
I said, that's some shit.
like when you just imagine how when you hear like, okay, they got a Kendrick verse on there. On the clip album, it's just like
the rumors already out there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they said the name of the song is "Whips and Chains." And
oh my god,
the industry insiders have already heard the song because, of course, I don't know when the album's dropping, but that's what. Again, this is all. We'll see what happens, but I won't forget that interview. That nigga looked in the camera on purpose. It was like we're waiting on one.
I know we on sport, man. But listen, man, do you know how many breakdown videos that shit finna have? Shout
we might have to do one just to get in on it.
We got. I'm sorry, y'all. We got to get some of it, y'all. We got to get some of this cash, man. Like, if
that's
finna throw shots after shots after shots.
If that song comes out, we got to do a reaction to it. We gonna have to, so. Cause I'm sitting here like, okay, if they really got that, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit is gonna be ridiculous.
Mind you, and then think about it too. We're talking about, granted, the album might come out spring, summer, I don't know when.
Yeah,
it's a verse that Kendrick did in the midst of the battle.
Oh man,
that's the crazy part. This is a verse he did in the midst of all the chaos, him doing GNX, all that shit.
But this what I'm saying, Shawty. This what I'm saying about that. Like, even and then I wouldn't even, when I was saying that, I wasn't even talking about the Kendrick verse. I already know what they're gonna do, but it's just what the clip's gonna do.
Right.
Just like you said, in this same climate that we was in.
Yeah.
When he was like, after he done murdered his ass, now he down just on his shit now. And it's just like, okay, with them niggas, that shit gonna be, man, that shit gonna be.
That's why I said, and
now, he need to use his power to try to stop that. If you gonna if you gonna try to do something, because this Super Bowl performance finna happen, you might well let that shit go, man.
Yeah,
let that go.
Well,
but that shit, you need to let that shit. You need to, hey, call around, hey man, them niggas drop this shit. I'm suing them for real.
Hey, this is a different animal because you talking about Pharrell.
Yeah,
This is a Pharrell. They say the album is produced top to bottom by Pharrell.
And listen, man,
you're not dealing with the same folks you was dealing with. So like,
you got the producer, one of the greatest producers on earth, on your ass. He don't like you. These two niggas don't like you. And they got a nigga who just murdered your ass on the same song. That shit might be 10 minutes long, man. That shit might be 10 minutes long, man.
Hey, all three of them niggas got 3-minute verses.
For real, 3 minutes, all for real beats.
10 minutes long. Everybody got a 3-minute verse.
Beats on that motherfucker.
They
drop an EP on your ass.
Hey, they ain't even dissing you directly, but you just know who they talking about.
like every song they diss you a different way. going that Wayne, like, and then like with the Wayne shit, you know, Wayne down said he ain't gonna be in New Orleans for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he announced the album, right? Yeah,
he dropped the album and shit like that. I'm like, well, he announced the album. He ain't gonna drop the album, but he announced the album.
Yeah. Well, Pusha T said he was off that anyway, so.
Huh?
Pusha T said he was off the Wayne thing.
Yeah.
Because it was just that whole beef was really them taking up for Pharrell.
Yeah.
Over not getting paid for
Birdman shit. Yeah.
And so
but yeah, for Wayne to do that, I'm like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cause I still got a little small little percent in my head that's saying, man, Wayne gonna come out there, man.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Wayne gonna come out there.
Yeah, I think so too.
That shit would be crazy, Shada.
And I think it wouldn't be on no Spike Drake. I think it would be Kendrick out the kindness of his heart. Cause we can't forget, Kendrick is a Wayne fan.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think Kendrick would do it just like, hey, just do I can see a milli or something like that. Just something.
Yeah. Like we in your city, we know all the shit that happened, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but love for you. I'm gonna drop, you know what I'm saying? Drop that in the middle on the folk, man. Going out there to perform that. And, and I think Drake might feel like some kind of way, but it's just like, yeah, you know, Wayne be his own little boy. He don't care about this shit.
Yeah, something like that, you had to let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think Drake gonna let it go though.
I can see this lingering, bro. At least on his end, I can see it lingering.
Cause it's man, it gonna always be with him, Shana. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. But you know why?
Yeah.
Because he started it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he did start
it.
He did. Because I watched the reaction video for the Control verse.
Yeah.
I could see how people interpret things, but if you listen to it, he wasn't coming at anybody on some I got beef with you. He was coming at somebody the same way, like let's say LeBron, like let's say Anthony Edwards got on TV before the NBA season and said, hey, I'm coming after everybody. We gonna take it this year. I'm coming after everybody.
Yeah.
You could only respect that because it is competition at the end of the day. Not everybody gonna win the
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like the rest of the rapper did. The rest of the rapper said, okay, shit, I'm coming to then.
Who was it? Fabulous was mad because he wasn't even mentioned.
Yeah.
Fabulous was like, hold on, bro. Like, I'm one of the best niggas out there. You didn't even say my name in the song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that alone let me know what I knew what Kendrick meant off rip, but
exactly, man.
The rappers that took it personal that they weren't mentioned were like,
but that's the reason why we at this situation now, man.
Somebody posted to Drake when Drake was like, "Oh, I didn't think that was."
Yeah,
I said, "Bro,
name a line from the verse. Can y'all do it?" All that shit. I'm like,
I said, "Oh," because I had never seen that interview.
Yeah,
I heard that's what he said, but I never actually saw the interview.
Yeah.
And then that made me understand the BET Cypher verse where I'm just like, oh, I see why that makes sense.
Exactly. And they started the whole thing rolling. So it's just like.
And quick fact, Schoolboy Q said Kendrick wasn't even gonna rap on that second cypher. The cypher he did with TDE.
Yeah.
They said Kendrick was supposed to introduce everybody else. He wasn't even supposed to rap. But he had that verse
already.
I think either they were waiting, you know how they set up the shots and all that. And he rapped it for Schoolboy Q, and Schoolboy was like, hey man, fuck that, say that shit.
Put that shit in there, man.
Say that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
but yeah, man.
But speaking of the
man. Yeah, do that.
Sorry ass hoes. Listen.
Let's go with the Luka and the Luka trade.
Okay, what you think, man? What you
I told people, man. I told folks, son. I told the so ass nigga, but I did.
Yeah.
Nigga, like I told people. I feel you can't win with Luka, son. You can't win a championship with Luka because he don't play no fucking defense, man.
About to find out.
like when I tell you he don't play, he don't even try to play defense.
No,
man.
He doesn't. I agree.
He don't even try, son.
I definitely agree with that.
I see no improvement in the defense area with him.
I agree.
and then I heard that Mark Cuban and all them boys, they not even majority owners in Dallas no more.
No.
So the new people were like, hey,
yeah.
Like when I heard that, I said, okay, I see what's going on.
Yep. And they said that's one thing that's bothered Luka for a lot of this is that when Mark Cuban became the minority owner, they weren't catering to him as much.
Yeah.
And he got his own, according to the reports, he got his own squad of people. Like he got his own people he deal with and all that stuff. So and I've heard of that being an issue with certain athletes. I mean, Jordan had his own squad of people. I think all big name athletes had their own squad of people. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's how they get down there in Dallas, man.
Absolutely.
Like when Dirk was down there, they had the same team. You know what I'm saying? They had a team of niggas down there for them, and you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want. That's why Dirk now. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he just, man, I'm telling you, he just don't want to play. He don't even want to try to improve in that shit, man.
Nah, like I said, we will, because the Lakers, it only works if he's willing to work.
Yeah.
Because now, if LeBron decides to leave after the season, or just say I'm retiring, however it goes, you still have a star. You at least got a star.
Yeah.
So
and that's all they wanted.
Yeah, that works out in that way, and he's only 25. So,
cause they tried to do that with street clothes. They tried to make street clothes like, okay, after LeBron retired street clothes, you the star.
Yeah.
But he could never stay healthy, man.
Yeah.
He could never stay healthy. That's why Anthony Davis' ass is in Dallas now. He can't stay healthy, man. He ain't gonna be able to take that number one role like I'm the main player.
No,
I can't do it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
And I can see him having. I wonder what's one of the big things about this too going forward after the season. I wonder what Kyrie's gonna do. Kyrie's a free agent at the end of the year. Yeah. And I know Dallas wants to keep him just because Kyrie is not a number one. Yeah. Regardless if he wants to be, and Kyrie my favorite player, but he's not a number one. You know, whether you use him to complement somebody else, whatever the case may be. But one thing I say about Dallas, if you look at them top to bottom, they do have a squad. It's hard to say who's gonna win an NBA championship year to year nowadays, but they do have a squad along with OKC and of course Boston. And I know everybody is trying to build that squad. I think the Spurs did a good thing getting Fox. And,
Hell yeah.
But now Jimmy Butler's in Golden State, so you like
So it's crazy, Sean. Like,
and that's wild to me, Sean. Like I honestly thought I really thought Miami was gonna send him somewhere. I thought they were gonna send that nigga like to Portland or some shit. It'd be like,
like he's spanned out, man.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna send his ass to Portland too, man. Like,
I thought they were gonna send him somewhere fucked up. So I ain't gonna front, cuz. What his name? What his name? Pat Riley. You know how he plays. That's what I'm saying.
But it's up with him, boy. It's gonna be up forever, boy.
Bro, I thought Pat Riley was gonna do one of the most pettiest shits in sports.
Yeah, boy.
I thought that nigga he was gonna send him somewhere. Imagine this. I could have seen that nigga send him to the Hawks. I was like, there was a part of me sitting back like, all right, Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm just
saying. What y'all gonna do with him?
Just saying.
So I feel you on that.
But he going to Golden State. That should be interesting. Will we'll see. You know what I'm saying?
And what you think about Philly, man? I mean, not Philly, but Phoenix, man. You know, they were saying that they were looking at KD, trying to trade KD, and
yeah. Well,
I'm like, man, what?
They got rid of that real quick because they ended up they got Nick Richards from the Hornets. I don't really know who they got picks. They traded a bunch of picks. Because I know people were trying to do something with I knew Bradley Beal's name was out there.
Bradley Beal I ain't no Bradley Beal contract was like that. That nigga got a crazy contract, man.
And he's a 6-man.
Yeah, and if that nigga Bradley Beal is trash, man.
Stupid.
Trash, man.
It's crazy because you almost sit back and it's like, was that one of those situations where even though you were on a team that wasn't doing anything, should you have stayed?
Yeah. Like,
you know
that's what I'm saying. I think he had a contract because them folks were like, nigga, we ain't got nobody else. We can give you whatever. Then he got a no trade clause. Then he got all kind of shit.
All kind of shit.
But like, y'all gave all this shit to Bradley Beal.
Yeah, and here's the crazy part. I never understood from Jump Street because him and Devin Booker damn near play the same position.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, could you imagine everybody? You know, people do they. People like, oh man, what's your all-time starting five? And niggas put Kobe and Jordan, and I'm like
they doing the same thing.
I'm saying it wouldn't work, but
they're the same thing with what's the name? Jimmy going to Phoenix. I'm like, what he gonna do? Him and them Booker, what they gonna do? They need the ball in their hand. They got to score. Like, what Jimmy gonna do? They gonna facilitate? How you gonna do that?
Yeah, it did not make. I can see you having two scorers playing different positions.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. That's one thing. But to me, Bradley Beal and Devin Booker play the same damn position. So like,
and Devin Booker 30 times better than Bradley Beal. That nigga is trash, man.
And then they had Bradley Beal used to be in the first option.
Yeah.
You put him on the team where he's the third option.
Man, that shit crazy.
It was certain games I would watch with them, and they figured it out. Cause I think Bradley Beal was like, all right, cool, I'm the third option. I think he was just like, all right, fuck it. I mean, you not putting him over KD.
My nigga, I can't even believe he even thought he was even close to being nothing but the third option. To me, I don't even think he's the third option.
Not
now.
That
nigga like the fucking fifth option, man.
You know, not now.
Cause don't they got him on the bench now?
That's what I'm saying. He's 6-man.
Man, that shit crazy, man.
Bro.
That shit crazy.
That shit crazy, bro. And,
like that shit crazy, man.
But I mean, that's for one. That's the nature of the NBA right now.
Yeah, that's the gamble you take.
That's what's going on. I mean, you got a guy like that. If it doesn't pan out to anything for them, somebody's got to go. Devin Booker's your guy, so you're not letting Devin Booker go.
No,
because you drafted him. He's your star. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, they would get rid of KD and Bradley Beal before they got rid of Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they gave up so much to get KD.
That's right.
Try their best to keep KD. KD ain't going nowhere. I think they're gonna try to plug somebody else in.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hard to get out that Bradley Beal shit though. It's gonna be hard to get rid of home, man.
Especially if he don't want to leave or he want to go.
No. He don't. That's the reason why they didn't trade him this time, because he didn't want to go nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you giving that man all that money, and that's probably why he is staying, because they gotta pay.
Yeah, they gotta pay him. They gotta pay him. He gotta contribute some way.
Yeah, they gotta pay him. So it's one of the things they could be stuck in. I can see that backing them into a corner to where they don't want to get rid of Durant, but they're gonna have to.
To me, he like the Kirk Cousins of down NBA.
Absolutely. Now, yeah.
Yeah, he's the Kirk Cousins of the NBA.
Yeah.
Cause then you got a contract where it's hard to get off on him.
Yeah.
Nobody else don't want this shit, and then he gotta choose that shit.
Right.
So even if you do got a deal on the Portland somewhere, I'm gonna be like, oh hell no, I ain't going no Portland, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, because now you think about it, there's a lot of teams that just have nobody.
Nobody.
No,
and,
I mean,
and they're gonna be they're perfect to go right into the house. I'm gonna tell you like this, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna keep this shit real.
Go ahead.
My nigga, if I'm Trey Young, shout this all season, man, get me out of here, man. Get me out of here, man. I'm sorry. I done tried everything.
Here's the crazy part. You're not going to get another star for him.
No.
I don't see them getting another star.
People know that.
But you can definitely get some lottery picks.
Yeah. Because
you could do, but here the thing about picks. The reason why the NBA is so fucked up, is because let's say you trade, let's say you do like a 3-team trade with Trey Young. You send him somewhere, and somebody else sends somebody somewhere, and you get these teams' first 2 picks. They lottery pick. Let's say one's a lottery pick, so you end up with like 2 picks in the first round or something like that.
Yeah.
If you don't pick right, you got nothing.
Yeah. You ain't get shit.
That's the one thing I hate about the NBA. Because think about it, in football, you could trade somebody, you could trade a starter for a 4th round pick, and somebody be like, man, you just got a 4th round pick. You can find somebody in the 4th round.
A good player, but you got to know how to pick them,
You know how to pick. But in basketball, it's totally different because if it's not the first 3 spots, you don't know what you get.
But see, and
Top 10
this,
really, but yeah, you know.
But this is what I'm saying with the Hawk. Last night I came to the realization, Sean. I looked at the damn podcast, the Hawk podcast.
Yeah.
They don't talk about nothing but the Hawks and shit like that.
Right.
He was saying about with the trade, when they traded DeAndre Hunter and Bogey, and shit like that. He was saying, well, I understand y'all mad as fans. I know y'all. I understand y'all mad because y'all let a player go like D Hunter,
right?
Who we done sat here and tried to for 5 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, man, Sean, you gotta get better, Sean. You gotta get better.
We ain't seen
and we've been telling y'all, okay, it ain't working here. Try to trade him. Y'all didn't want to trade him. Y'all said y'all wasn't getting the right value. Then this nigga motherfucker start down scoring 20 points a game. It don't matter if he coming out the bench. He's scoring 20 points a game. And then y'all trade the nigga. Nigga just, well, they tried to get the most. They got the highest value they could out of. So you got some role players for home.
You got more role players.
More role players, and you got some 2nd round picks.
They got this, and this is what I'm saying. Like if I'm NBA, like if I'm a GM, I'm looking at picks. Like what the hell, you can use them, but for what?
But
like
2nd round picks.
You got 2 pick swaps, and they got 3 2nd round picks. What the hell am I gonna do with that?
Like, but shawty,
what you doing?
Name the last time, and then it's another thing I came to realization about.
Right.
My team, this is my team, the Hawks.
Right.
We cheap. We cheap as fuck. We ain't trying to spend no money. We ain't trying to get nowhere. We don't have the front office
at all
to do shit. I'm talking about to even maintain the shit you got, shawty.
At all.
Our front office, our owner, and all that shit. These niggas can't fucking do nothing
at all. You're not going to build the Pistons from that Piston team that beat the Lakers. You're not going to
get them days over with, man.
Them days are done.
Like even if you can build that team, you got to have the GM for that shit. You got to have the front office, the vice president. You got to have the team in place to build a team like that. We don't have no. Our fucking owner so fucking cheap, child. He trying to stay up under luxury tax. It's just like, child, you got the best point guard in the league right here.
Yeah.
Doing everything, playing defense, passing, scoring. And y'all look what y'all nigga did. It's just like, child, if Trey, I wouldn't even be mad at Trey. Trey say, hey man, you know what, man? I'm at my prime. Fuck it, man. I'm gone. I'm gone, man. Send me somewhere else. Cause this shit is, y'all niggas ain't trying to do that.
I mean, and there are plenty of places that would take him.
Yeah.
That would take him.
We didn't get the value for him because for some reason the league just don't like Trey. They don't like Trey.
Yeah, but, I agree.
But I still think he deserves, because it's just like I was at the point where it was like Trey, because he ain't gonna get no better. Then he showed me, man, that nigga done went to another level, and it just like now I see it just like I done came to realization, man. It's a tough pill to swallow, but the truth, man, the house ain't trying to do that, man. We just want to be a small market ass team that
in a big city.
Yeah, bring little Boosie out and like.
Boy, these niggas like the Democratic Party.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey man,
exactly.
It's a winning product. Nah, but look at our front row.
Look at what we got.
Look at all the people that come to the games, nigga.
Yeah, you right. You 100% right, man. Like it ain't even no use to even be mad at this shit no more, man.
Do y'all plan on winning? Nah. But look.
Nah.
The Boosie.
Yeah.
Quavo.
Oh, then we got a club in the stadium and
part right there. We got Ryan Cameron over there.
You get your haircut
now. Big Tig over there.
We got Ryan. We playing motherfucking now Laffy Taffy. We playing all this shit, so y'all boy can have a little party in this motherfucker.
T.I. and Tiny coming to the game.
Exactly. That's all it's about.
We invited the cast of Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
So
come
to the game, man. All the stars out. Like, bro, what am I watching?
Yeah. Like y'all niggas, we thinking from a standpoint from the niggas who been here. Like, I've been a Hawk fan my whole life, and y'all niggas ain't trying to do nothing, man.
Ain't had a bona fide star since Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah,
I argue that down with anybody.
Yeah, a bona fide star.
I like Joe Johnson. I like Josh Smith.
I love him.
Ken Bay was great.
Al Horford, all them boys.
Great. We've had great players, but we ain't had no bona fide stars since Dominique Wilkins. I'm sorry.
So you got the best point guard in the league, man.
And he ain't gonna do nothing with him.
And didn't do shit with him, man. Like
crazy.
That's the shit that hurt me so bad, cause it's just like we're gonna be talking about this shit for the next 5 years, like Shawty. When he asked for a trade, we're gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
And we had Trae Young. Jalen Johnson gonna be the same way.
Yeah. Like now I do know they were in the Klay Thompson sweepstakes.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew they weren't gonna get him, and they probably knew they weren't gonna get him. But I knew they were looking at Klay Thompson.
I knew they were looking at Nurkic.
Yeah.
I liked it at Nurkic for Capella and some, you know what I'm saying? But
but then too,
come on now.
I don't know. And I don't know if Jimmy Butler can bring you a title.
Nah.
But he at least would have been like, all right, at least we got something else.
At least you tried.
God dang, man. You know, because he's not ball dominant with a point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy just want to get his points, but he's not ball dominant if you got a Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them things you just sitting there like, are y'all waiting on Anthony Edwards? Is that what you waiting on?
No, man. Listen, man.
And ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you that Minnesota, unless they get back an all-star team, Ant ain't going nowhere.
And the only people that gonna pull the trigger like that is gonna be them teams, one of them teams like the the Lakers or somebody like that. They're gonna be like, nigga.
I see Clippers going after Ant Edwards.
The Clippers, I can see somebody like that.
Houston,
somebody like that. I don't.
No, because they said Houston got some bread down there. Houston. They said Houston was one of the teams that was real pissed off about that Luka situation, because they were like, man, we got, not only do we have players, we had picks for that. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
but it just, man,
the Hawks doing too. I heard from some NBA insiders, just on internet, Twitter, all that stuff. OKC has too many stars. Yeah, because you know they whole team is young as hell. Like they got a young nucleus of like 5 or 6 players.
Yeah,
there's no way in hell they can keep up with all of them.
Nah, they can't pay them all.
Money, that's what I'm saying. Money.
Yeah, they don't be able to pay them all.
So I'd be interested to see whenever that happens over the next 2 to 3 seasons. Could that be something the Hawks look into and be like, all right, but there's a piece here? Because that's the only way you're going to win is to take pieces from these teams that got too many pieces. You know.
But look what I'm saying. Look how a small market team like OKC, like, okay, this is how we gonna build our shit.
Drafted
through the draft. We're gonna do the shit twice.
Yeah.
Them niggas, you gotta think. Remember, these niggas had Westbrook, KD,
and Harden,
Kendrick Perkins, Harden.
Yep.
Like they had a squad, Shawty.
So the Kendrick Perkins that came from Boston, they had Serge Ibaka.
Ibaka, that's what I'm saying. Like
they drafted all them dudes.
Them niggas had a squad, and then when they did it again, Shawty.
They just did it again. Yep. They just did it again. Draft.
So small market, you can do that shit if you but you gotta do it that way. That's the only way you're gonna do it.
But we know that's been the Hawks' Achilles heel for.
That's what I'm saying.
And I know there's somebody that has all this information. The amount of players the Hawks have missed on is over the last 20 years.
We ain't even going down that route, man, because we'll be here all day talking about this shit.
Like the number of players they have missed out on because of the draft. It's just
like, but this month, Sean, remember 2 months ago we were talking about, boy, we might motherfucking now be top 3 team in the East.
We technically in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So what 8? We 7, 8? Something like that. You in the playoffs. And you just like, Bogey, I knew they were gonna get rid of Bogey.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna get rid of Bogey. I knew it. And then crazy thing about this shit, we talked about getting rid of Capella, and Capella's still on the fucking team.
I thought he was gonna be the first one to go.
I thought he probably been the first nigga to go.
Be the first one to go. Even before John Collins.
Yeah. Like, look what they did with look how they formed with John Collins.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get shit for John Collins.
Nah, and he ain't doing much in Utah, so I kind of.
But they ain't getting in for him. Like,
Tom, though, you could have got way more for him. So.
Like, for real, man. And it's just like.
Could have got way more for him. I agree.
Man, I'm telling you. Man, listen. Just like we said, man, I don't want to get mad, so we're going to go on it down and end it like this, man. Listen, man. I done came to realization. We ain't hitting no shit. Good luck at number 7 seed. We're going to play off and now see how well we go, whatever. But
they lose.
I don't see them niggas doing it. I don't see them doing that, man.
And I don't. And people like, the Hawks in a rebuild. They've been rebuilding for damn 10 years. Like
10 fucking years, man. Like, listen, man.
They have not stopped rebuilding. The fuck you talking about? Bro?
My nigga, listen, man. I'm about to go get me some of these. I'm mad and I'm pissed off. That should have got me pissed off, Charlie.
Hey, man.
Listen, man.
Y'all enjoy y'all Super Bowl, man.
Y'all enjoy y'all Super Bowl, man.
Absolutely.
Check out on TikTok, man. I probably got a little bit extra, some more extra damn rants I got on these nigga ass, and I'm just gonna post them. I'm just gonna post them because I'm pissed off. So y'all check out the damn shit on TikTok because I might be going ham over there, especially through the what's name.
Going in. Shit, I ain't even mad at it.
And both of it, man, we're gonna start posting more shit on TikTok, man.
Yeah, because it be so much random stuff going on.
Like you gotta. I know you got the password and all that shit. You gotta put up that Drake fit, man. You gotta speak on that, man. You gotta speak on that, so you gotta speak on the Drake fit, man.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, that's gonna be the move because that what the.
Yeah, man. You gotta put that shit in the green screen or something, man. Yeah, talk about this shit. Cause boy, this shit is crazy, boy.
Teachers on.
And boy, hey, listen, man, listen.
God.
Like we said, man, have a good weekend, man. Y'all enjoy the Super Bowl. We got this thing. Y'all boy be easy, man.
Y'all be easy out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Legend.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.